I'm Sara Brown, and I am an assistant professor at New Mexico Highlands University. I am a faculty member in the Natural Resources Management program, and I teach a lot of the wildland fire concentration courses. So Las Vegas is a very special place ecologically. Many different ecosystems connect here in the Las Vegas area. The Great Plains that actually come against the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. The mountain range itself is really unique. It has a lot of different ecosystems, ecotones as you go up in elevation. Right at the foothills, we actually have Pinon juniper woodlands. Next up just slightly higher are Ponderosa pine forests. Up yet higher in elevation is a mixed conifer where we start to pick up trees like Doug fir and white fir, and even higher than that we start to pick up spruce and subalpine fir. So this is a really unique area that we have low-lying grasslands all the way up to almost subalpine areas. Part of the beauty of the Las Vegas area historically was that it was the perfect place for settlers to come. So Las Vegas was settled along the Santa Fe Trail as pilgrimages were made further west. It was attractive to settle here because they had grassland resources for grazing livestock and setting up ranching operations. The Gallinas River, which still runs through town today, was a clean, excellent source of water for settlers to use to establish the city. The surface water is still used to supply our town with water. Historically, trappers and hunters were able to use the Gallinas Canyon for trapping and hunting for livelihood and food supply. So ecologically, this was a very rich place for people to come and settle here and make a livelihood out of using those natural resources. So this is one of our native grass species to the shortgrass steppe. It's Budalua grass, or more commonly known as blue grama. It's really valuable to ranchers, anyone involved with livestock, as forage. I always remember it by looking at its shape, which looks a lot like eyelashes. So another common name would be eyelash grass. So some of the natural resources that once were valuable for livelihoods, the grazing and ranching and hunting and water supply, continue to be valuable today. But they've morphed into something unique and specific to Las Vegas and to the people's needs today. That would be that the areas that traditionally had been used as ranches, where people were raising livestock, have now transitioned into becoming national wildlife refuges, so federal property, where the land is now being used to protect the native bird species, in particular for the Las Vegas Wildlife Refuge. Another refuge system just 26 miles away from the city of Las Vegas is the Mora refuge system. Something really unique and interesting about that system is that they have a bison herd that one of the local pueblos values culturally, socially, economically, and we use in our research here at Highlands University. Las Vegas is an incredibly valuable and perfect place for doing the type of research that many of us do in the biology and natural resources management divisions. It's a place with high diversity in terms of ecosystems, ecotones, different species, wildlife opportunities. So for me personally, the ecology, the ecosystems, the area around Las Vegas is a wonderful place to live and work and play. It has some special features, easy access to a wilderness area. The Pecos Wilderness is not far away. We have amazing hot spring resources, which are nice for recreation, excellent hiking, biking, running, trails. There's a nice outdoor community of people who also enjoy talking and looking about and in nature. And it's a great place. It's a rural place. It's a place where people are still relatively connected to the natural communities.